What's up, YouTubers? I'm back here with you today, doing a quick video, sharing some mail I got in with you today. What I've got here today, I got one TTM that came in from Greensboro, North Carolina. Jack McKeon, former big league manager from several teams. He signed 1988 Topps Traded and a 1990 Topps. And I needed this card right here for my 88 Topps set. Currently, I've been working on this set for a couple of years. I've got not quite 500 cards, I don't think, of that are signed right now. That's not just a standard base set, which is like 792 cards, but also the 132 card traded set. And I needed this card, and Mr. McKeon is actually, he lives in Greensboro, not very far from where I grew up, actually. And he's getting up in years. He's in his 80s now. He was a manager of many big league teams besides the Padres, but he's most well known for probably for managing the 2003 Florida Marlins, who won the World Series that year. And they were a very young team. That was early in like Miggy Cabrera's career. But anyway, I'm tickled to get this back because I needed this one for my 88 set. And this card here, I just pulled out of a box of commons. When I decided I was going to write to him and request his autograph, I decided to send this one to, and he was nice enough to sign both. He charges no fee, and I got his address off of SCF, Sports Card Forum. You can, if you're not familiar with that, you can Google it. It's free, totally free site. You can create an account for free. It takes about 5 minutes at the most to create an account, and you can get addresses to write to guys. You can see recent success rates, what players are signing for, how much they charge, if they charge, and so on. And that's where I got his address from, and I'm thrilled to get both of those back. All right, now moving on to these other two here. This right here, I just have opened these. So that's what all this clutter is over here to the side. I just have opened all these. This right here was a purchase that I made actually about going on 3 weeks ago. And there's something funny going on with these eBay standard envelopes that buyers use now. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I've sold stuff on eBay and used them myself, but I don't know why it is, but I can have somebody can mail me a card. Um, for example, even a Christmas card. Like my family in Canada, Virginia, North Carolina, Mount Airy, North Carolina, they can mail me a Christmas card, for example, and I will get it back. I mean, I will get it in like 5 days. Within 5 days from the day they mail it, I get it. I can purchase a card from somebody like off of Facebook Marketplace or several other sites, and they can put it in a standard, plain white envelope, slap a stamp on it. I'll get it within 5 business days. But you let me buy something off of eBay or sell something on eBay that is put into a eBay standard envelope, and it can take weeks, sometimes a month, before you will get it in the mail. This lot, though, this was an auction lot, and the other was a buy it now. This auction lot was 3 John Smoltz 1989 Topps rookie cards. Smoltz, of course, the Hall of Famer. These cards were from the junk era, the junk wax era, and they were mass produced. They don't have a ton of value. However, they're not worthless at all. They're not commons. But at any rate, I mean, I've got a lot of these already. But when I found the auction, to be honest with you, the evening I found it, it had like 2 minutes or just under 2 minutes left when I logged into eBay, and I looked, I just typed in like baseball card lots because I'm always looking for lot deals, and there was this near the top, and it had one bid. It was a starting bid of 99 cents, free shipping. One person had bid on it, and when the way eBay works, if you're not familiar, when something is under $1, you can bid in small increments. Once it's over $1, it goes up in quarter increments. So anyway, I decided to I said, well, I'd give $1 for three of those, 35 cents a piece, basically. So I bid $1.07. And when it went from, because it was a current bid of 99 cents. I didn't bid till there was about 40 seconds or so left in the auction, and I won them. So I got this for $1.07, three shipping, three John Smoltzes. And a lot of people, this card sells for about $2 in pack fresh condition, $2 on eBay right now. You can get these at a lot of card shows and card, for a quarter to 50 cent, from a lot of dealers that are just looking to get rid of stuff like this, clear it out of their, for that are you would prefer to, deal in higher end stuff. But I'll gladly take those three John Smoltz rookies. They're in pretty good shape. All of these have pretty decent corners. They look exactly to me like the pictures did, the photos did in the listing. So I don't think the seller tried to. I have had people, you bid on something. This one has got like a print mark or something down here at the bottom, but overall, I'll probably swap out these plastic sleeves. I'm bad for that, especially if if I buy something somebody sends it in a sleeve and the sleeve looks like it's got the slightest little bit on it, I'll put it in a new sleeve. But anyway, you can't go wrong. Three rookie cards of a Hall of Famer for $1.07. Anyway, now this is the big lot. This lot was, I know it's showing Mike Schmidt on top, but this lot was a commons lot basically. It was a buy it now listing. It was select any 50 cards that were listed in the item description from the seller had available from the. All of this is score, um, from 1988 through 1992 score sets. And I was looking to pick up some cards on the cheap for TTM, doing through the mail autographs, much like these. So anyway, the seller had, as I started going through the numbers, looking to, for players that signed, um, I realized real quick that he had a lot of stars included in with it wasn't just all commons. So a lot of these are going to be star cards, not just common cards. And I paid, it was $1.30 buy it now listing, $4 shipping. So for $5.30, I got 50 cards, which is basically I've got just a fraction over a dime a piece in each one of these cards. And this right here was my favorite player growing up as a kid, Mike Schmidt. I will always pick up cards of him if I can get them for a dime or less. And that's one star. Here's another star card, Kirby Puckett, um, who is, a Hall of Famer. He's passed away now, but this is a nice looking card of him. These cards, actually, I've not looked at these. These cards look really nice. I took them out of the team bag that they came in. I never really looked at them before I started recording the video, and so this is the first time I'm seeing them too, as I'm showing them to you here. Rich Yet is a Cleveland Indian, and or was a Cleveland Indian, and of course I collect Cleveland Indians and Cleveland Indian autographs. And Rich Yet is a good signer through the mail, so that's a TTM card. We'll put it over here in a different pile. Ron Kittle, great TTMer. This is him with the Yankees. 80. These are 88 scores so far. This is another 88 score. Tim Stoddard with the Yankees. All of these guys, Larry Owen with the Royals, all these guys that I'm putting over here, these are TTM cards. These are guys I will write to and ask to sign these cards. Mike Easler with the Yankees. A lot of these are going to be Yankees and Indians, because Charlie Huff with the Rangers is a really good signer, one of my favorites. Bobby Meacham with the Yankees, good signer. And now here's another star card, Ricky Henderson. And I like the cards I get like this, the star cards. They help long term. I will sleeve these, put these up, and much like I described in my most recent video the other day. And I will put these up and in 5,000 count boxes. And these cards are already 30 years old, and they're not worth a ton right now because of how overproduced they were. But you can imagine in 20 years from now what Hall of Fame cards like these might be worth when these cards are getting more and more harder to find. The values are only going to go up on those Hall of Famers. So I will put those away, and they will help make up for the value of what I spent on the whole lot in general. So to me, it makes it worth the 10 cent a card overall by getting Hall of Famers. Okay, this is 89 score, Jim Eppard, good signer through the mail. Steve Shields, another Yankee that's a good, and That's a nice card. It would look beautiful with a blue Sharpie signature on it. And Yankees, I will always write to if I can, whenever I can get cards of former Yankees, because if you're looking to resell or you're looking to trade, there's so many Yankee fans out there. There's always good value in Yankee cards, Yankee autographs. Here's another Rich Yet on a 90 score. Terry Leach with the Mets, another really great signer through the mail. Ron Guidry. Now, this right here is one of my all-time favorites. He was one of my dad's favorite players. My dad, Yankee fan, um, ever since I was a kid. Um, but Guidry does actually sign TTM. He's a really good signer through the mail. But I have got tons of this guy's cards. He was a great pitcher. They called him Louisiana Lightning because he was from Louisiana and he threw hard heat when he was young. And they also called him Gator, which was a nickname. Now here is Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer Dream Team card. Very nice card. These were kind of like a subset put into 1991 score. And anyway, that's a nice card of a Hall of Famer. I'm tickled to get that. One thing I love about this too is the condition of this card because you can see, other than maybe the top left corner, this card looks like it come right out of a pack. Really, there's no. A lot of times these Dream Team cards with this edging, you'll see white chipping on the edges, where they've been handled. But these are in pretty good shape. Doug Jones, I love this card. Sadly, Doug Jones passed away this past year from complications due to COVID. He was a great TTM signer. Of course, he's not signing anymore, but I picked this card, another one of these cards up because I just love that card. He was a great closer for many years for the Indians, as well as he had a good year for the Astros as their closer. He was a good relief pitcher for several other teams besides that, and that's just awesome. He, top fireman with a baseball with a flame coming out of it. Really cool card. That's just to put up for my PC. Okay, Rick Rona, Chicago Cubs. He's a really good signer through the mail. Brad Arnsberg, Rangers on that card. Pat Combs, another TTM card. Bobby Witt, I love this card. K-Man. Bobby Witt's a great signer. This is the father of the current Bobby Witt Jr. that is playing for the Kansas City Royals. Bobby Witt Sr. was a hell of a player until injuries wrecked his arm. This guy threw serious heat when he first came up. He was a first-round draft pick by Texas, came up in the late 80s. He won 17 games in 1990, I believe. He was an awesome pitcher until injuries really took away that awesome fastball. And these were another subset, all-star subset that Score put in 91 Score. Ricky Henderson, big head. I always call these big head cards. Here's a Ken Griffey Jr. one like that. Really happy to get these. That one's a little off center, but I'll take it for a dime. And then these are back to TTM guys. Jim Poole, rookie prospect card with the Dodgers. David Walsh, rookie prospect card, Dodgers. More Indians now. Bayou, I'm probably butchering that name. Bayou Alred, former Indians outfielder. Really, he never really played much. He was a prospect for a few years. Saw a few cups of coffee. Chris Hoyles, this guy was a pretty good catcher, power hitting catcher at one time for the Orioles. Rookie card of him with 91 Score. He's a pretty good signer through the mail. Another John Smoltz. Not the best looking card in my opinion, but it's a Smoltz. So I'll put it in, I took it for a dime. Deion James, great signer. He played for the Indians for a while. Lee Guterman, another Yankee, great signer. My favorite all-time Indian, Corey Snyder, great TTM signer. All right, and now back to 90 Score. Kevin, I'll butcher that name, Kevin Mayhat, rookie prospect card. Tommy Green, better known for his Philadelphia Phillies days in the 1993 NL pennant winning Phillies team. But this is rookie card, Score rookie card. Michael Huff with the Dodgers. Joe Oliver. These cards are sticking together a little bit. Joe Oliver, former Cincinnati Reds catcher, great catcher. Had a long career. Rich Monteleone, former relief pitcher for the Angels and Yankees. Rick Rona again on this 90 Score with Cubs. Another Deion James, Indians. Mark Grant, Padres. All these guys are good signers. Walsh Rail Yankees. And if you watched my last video earlier, just a few days ago, you know that a lot of the guys you're seeing in this lot that was in that other lot, that's because I'm going to put these cards together. I like to send anywhere from 2 to 4 cards to guys when I ask for their autograph. Here's another Ricky Henderson. That's him in base stealing mode right there. All-time stolen base king right there, taking off for second base. I like that card. Dave LaPointe, Yankees, another good TTMer, another League Gooderman, um, another Rich Yet. Got all three Rich Yets in this one. Scotty Bales, great signer, another former Indian. Steve Davis, former Indian, good signer. Jerry Brown, former Indian. Another Corey Snyder, and then we got a couple of upper decks that was one 1991. He had a few cards from a 1991 upper deck set. I picked up Bill Long with the Cubs here, who was a good signer through the mail. He's better known for his days with the White Sox. He pitched several years for the White Sox in the late 80s. And another Yankee stable point. So anyway, that's the set. Not quite as many star cards as I got in that last lot the other day. Um, which that was a 100 card lot, and I bought it from this was a different seller that I bought this lot from. But definitely some pretty cool Hall of Famers in this lot here. Really thrilled with what I got, and I've got a lot of great cards in nice condition to send out for TTMs. I had these Smoltz rookies come in. Uh, I'm happy with that lot right there for what I'm going to do with it, and the cards I got to put away. Like just for investment purposes down the road. And then these smolts will be put away, same as the Hall of Famers there. And then I got the TTM today from Jack McKeon. This one for the 88 top set that I've been working on. Sorry about the glare, and the 90 tops that he signed as well. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back again soon with more videos. If you haven't already and you enjoy TTM videos, like, share, and subscribe. And check out my other videos. Although I've only been back doing videos, this is my second video in the last week, but I've only been back doing videos for a short time, and I hadn't done any videos for a couple years. There's a ton of videos on my channel to do with baseball cards and TTMs and such, as well as eBay pickups from several years ago. And I've always been a bargain hunter, a bargain collector. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with another video.